Alright guys, back with this week's movies coming out, and I just saw A Simple Favor, which stars Blake Lively, Anna Kendrick, and Henry Golding. Now, this is one of the biggest surprises of this year for me so far. I wanted to see this going into it. I thought the trailers made it look good, it made it look interesting, but going into the movie itself, this just blew me away, honestly. I really dug the hell out of this movie. First off, I'm going to say the performances in this movie are really awesome. Anna Kendrick, I thought this is one of her best that I've seen her in so far in her career. And I haven't seen all her stuff, but I think she does really good in this movie. And I think Blake Lively is honestly the biggest, the best part about this movie, even though I love the movie and the characters. But I thought her performance, even though they're all great, she is really just... if you saw in the trailer, she's this mysterious girl who is, she's pushy and she's intense in a way where it shows off Blake Lively's acting skills really well, and I think she is a good actress regardless, but I thought that she really knocked it out of the park in this movie. She really is really, she's really incredible. I enjoyed her a lot, and I thought that she did fantastic as this character who is supposed to be mysterious, because the movie trailer implies that this character is mysterious, and it is a mystery movie, and I love the fact that it is a mystery movie because it works really well on that factor. And Henry Golding, the guy who was in Crazy Rich Asians, is back in this, and this guy, I think is only his second movie, because I think Crazy Rich Asians was his first movie. So seeing this guy again, in this movie, this dude is really, he's gonna go places. This is a great actor. This guy, even in Crazy Rich Asians, this guy immediately sold me as a professional actor. He already sold me as this actor that's already been in millions of things, and then I realized that he was only in that first movie, in Crazy Rich Asians, and I was like, wow, that's insane that he was that good of an actor to not even make it look like he's never been in any other movies before. And then in this movie, he's just as great as he was in Crazy Rich Asians. He's really good, and he actually, again, he is one of those actors where it feels like he's done a million things. This is only his second movie, which is just insane. And I really think that that's a great compliment for that actor. I really enjoyed him as well. All three of these leads are great and incredible. They all really were moving, all interesting. I love the fact that this is based on a book, which I know nothing about, but in the movie itself, these characters are so interesting. And I love the fact that with the trailer, it of course spoils nothing. In this movie, and I'm not going to spoil anything either, but this movie does a fantastic job at characters. And these characters are so fascinating. All three of them, not just Blake Lively, who is the mystery character. All three of them are incredibly interesting, and I like the fact that it is a mystery movie, so these characters are so interesting in building up this mystery. All three of them, I really did think, with their performances and with the writing, they really are great and interesting characters. And I like that this is a mystery movie, but it is in a way a comedy. Paul Feig directed this, who directed a lot of other comedies, which all of them I have enjoyed, like Spy or Ghostbusters or Bridesmaids or The Heat. I enjoyed all those. I thought they were all really fun or really entertaining. And going into this one, the trailer, it said the darker side of Paul Feig, and I was like, that mean it's going to be a good thing or not? But this is his best movie that I've seen so far of his, and I haven't seen, there's another movie I think he did that I didn't see. I forgot what it was called, but it was a more serious movie too, but it wasn't a comedy. But I haven't seen all of his movies, but from the ones I've seen, besides his comedies, I think this is his best one, and it's got comedic elements to it. And the humor in this is really funny, again, because of the people involved. Blake Lively is hilarious. Anna Kendrick is hilarious. They both have, this great banter towards each other. They both... Because in the trailer it shows they're becoming friends, but Blake Lively's like, you don't want to be friends with me. Like, you don't want to be friends with me at all. And like, I like that she does things like that. But her and Anna Kendrick have such great chemistry as friends in this movie, and it's more complex than that, obviously. But I really thought that it just worked on that level too. And I love how this movie is so stylistic in a way where it's harkening back to something like, say, the 60s, and how these characters look, and how the title sequences were, and how they were dressed. Especially Blake Lively, she wore a lot of older looking outfits that looked like they would have been from that era. And it's got this like French type of soundtrack, which sounds like it would be from the 60s. And I liked how they brought an identity to this in 2018. It did bring like a sort of style that, even though it was done before a million times in the 60s, like this style harkening back to the 60s is cool seeing in this. And like I said, I love the mystery to this. The mystery to this is really good. And whenever it was resolved, I was like, how did I not see that? Honestly, like, that was such an easy like thing, but I didn't care, because this journey was so fun. This mystery was so fun. These characters were so fun. The acting was so great. The humor was great. I laughed out loud a lot of times. It just worked overall incredibly well for me. And I think this is Paul Feig's best film that I've seen of his, and I truly love this film, and it was one of the biggest surprises of this year. So I really dug the hell out of this movie. So really, that's all I can say. So thanks, guys, for watching. Go out and see this. Go support this. Even if you don't like it in the end, I'd still say support movies like this, because this is not going to last long in theaters. So thanks for watching, and go see this.